versus Ardashir, the Green Norse. Ardashir is the first time getting to see him actually play and cast him, so I'm looking forward to this. And I specifically chose this map, Inland, because of how I know Ardashir likes to play this map. He's a very greedy player, and he can be very good at being greedy. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Whoops, overlay, overlay. Jesus. Oh my god. Bad caster alert. I got too excited about this game. So, as I was saying, now that you can see, I enjoy watching Ardashir play. Watch many of his games. In particular because of how greedy he is, right? Like, and this map gives you an infinite ability to be greedy. Right, you have these 4 docks, and I'm sure I can't wait for yeah, there it is. First dock's coming up, and in the meantime, Gamevideo must have watched some of Ardashir's VODs as well, because he doesn't want this to happen. So he's gonna pump out his spearmen and hopefully deny this. As long as Ardashir can get a dock up with a fishing boat, he should be good to go. I don't think Gamevideo spot this. Yeah, he hasn't spot this. And the closest water pond to him is here, so he'll probably assume that that's where he's going to put down a dock. This is kind of a very far dock. Ooh, but this villager is a tell, I think. unless he's going for the greediest play of all. He's going to double docks against a spearman rush. It's beautiful. I expect nothing less. This is why I chose this map for him. Let's see, so he canceled it and instead he's making a dock on this one. Oh, love it, love it, love it. He has his fishing boat up, right? So as soon as he gets his fishing boat, he doesn't need anything else. He can pretty much repair his dock forever. So he'll be good to go. He just needs, oh my god, so greedy, getting hunting dogs as well. He is housed though, so that is a bit unfortunate. Getting some fishing boats to do some attacking, 8 DPS at a time. He's microing between taking pot shots at the army of Gamevideo and healing his dock. But he's already on this dock, which is pretty awesome. Just needs to make sure to actually get a barracks up eventually, because there's 7 spearmen, soon 8 spearmen on the field, 9 spearmen, soon to be 10 spearmen. And 10 spearmen going into your base, that's not nothing. Like, this is buying time right now, but it's not going to buy too much time. There's a lot of resources tied up here that could have been used for a barracks, could have been used for something else, and now that I'm hoping Gamevideo turns his attention. Oh, does Gamevideo has his own dock? He does have his own dock. Cool. Yeah. So as I was saying, now that Gamevideo turns his attention to Ardashir's main base, Ardashir doesn't have any wood to make a barracks, and this is a lot of spearmen. 9 spearmen can sit under TC fire for quite a long time, and even at the bare minimum, if he's able to deny a lot of this wood gathering, it'll slow down the economy of Ardashir a lot. So the good thing is that, you know, quite a lot of villagers here and another one here are going to be very safe. And I like this from him. He's making sure to gather from the farther fishing spots so that any proxy dock is going to be denied or at least spotted as soon as possible. Gamevideo not doing anything with these spearmen. TC fire after that buff is quite scary, I admit, but it's still worth coming in here and getting some good pot shots on. See, maybe he couldn't get in because of these houses. Great placement by Artistry here. But that means that because of his greedy play, he's up. He has more villagers, I'm sure, 23 to 26, getting net lures, getting all his upgrades. He has enough to go, enough stone to go get a second town center. Yeah, it's looking good. Archer spots this, so he unfortunately does not have control of every single one of the pawns, but I'm sure he's going to make something happen eventually. Still no production facilities down by for Archer, getting a actually fairly good second TC, and this is going to be unable to be denied by Gamevideo, whose spearmen are going to be a nuisance in the wood line. Might be able to pick up one or two if he focuses them down. Or if they get snagged in these berry bushes. What are they doing? Dancing, twirling. And here they go. They're going to try to get up a barracks. Last ditch effort to get a barracks. And at the same time, Gamevideo. Wow, look at this. Look at this great defensive play by Artistry. Oh my god, he needs to repair it, and he does just in time. And that's it. Gamevideo does not capitalize on his early aggression. What incredible play by Artistry here. In and out. Bobbing and weaving in his own TC. And then boom. Gets his second TC up first. Oh, I take that back. He probably got it about the same time as Gamevideo. So Gamevideo actually is doing fairly well. Getting up an academy first. That is a different choice than what I expected. One thing I will say is that because he had no production facilities, Artistry essentially has 6 of the most roided up food villagers. That's pretty much all he has, but that means that he's going to have this huge bank of food for quite a while, unless he gets things like raiders or throwing axemen. Okay, I thought Gamevideo was going to come here and make a docks, but he is not. Each player content to fish from their own pond and nothing more. And as I say that, I eat my words. Does Artistry see this? No, he doesn't. There's no like far fish spot. What a great placement. Oh, this gets me excited. Gamevideo being a nuisance. Let's see the villager count here. 38 villagers to 40, so fairly even, on par. Oh, but if he doesn't catch this, this is going to be huge, and he won't be able to catch this for quite a while. What Gamevideo needs to do is get up at least 2 triremes, but he needs to rally them the closest he can to his dock. Nothing going on here, just a stalemate. We're gonna get some spearmen and tops for Gamevideo. This is where the action is. Oh, and I think Artistry took the other lake, so 3 lakes to the 1 lake of Gamevideo. Oh, but there it is. The jig is up. He's going to be able to take 1 of the 3 fishing boats. And I wonder if Archer decides to do anything about this. I don't think he is. He's just pumping up production facilities, happy to let Gamevideo's small investment on the water pay off for him. And actually he's going to queue up a second trireme, so not a bad investment here for Artistry, right? Annoyed and delayed the push from Gamevideo early on thanks to this dock, and again, like, this is quite a number of resources here that could have been used to go to H3 or get up a larger army, that instead is being used to kill 3 villagers in essence. So not a bad trade-off. And now what he's doing is just pumping up more from the other docks that he has. So 2-2 pawns. Alright, but here we go. Throwing axemen and raiders versus spearmen and Toxodi. Who will win? Throwing axemen, I think in H2 are slightly worse. Spearmen have good melee infantry armor, which will help. But we'll see. We will see. The nice talks are getting pot shots on the fishing boat, so that's a good pickup. And there goes a dock. I'm surprised that the army of Archer didn't push out here. Maybe he's waiting on a couple army upgrades like temper. But this throwing axeman and then raider ball should have been able to pick this off. I wonder what our issue is trying to do here. He has 30 and more pop than his opponent. Watch post coming up in game video to make sure that no dock comes down anymore. But game video has the advantage right now, going H3. Just needs to make sure to keep making production. Keep building. Should be able, as soon as he gets to H3, get that Tox champion upgrade, which will help. And he might be able to get it before Archer gets his throwing axeman upgrade, but oh my god! Archer's army is going to be absolutely stomping on Game Video's army, and this might be it. This might be it. The flank coming in for the Raiders, but it doesn't even matter. Just the throwing axeman alone would be able to take it. Some of the tri-rooms, this would have been a perfect spot to engage if Game Video was a couple seconds faster, but man, the boom from Archer is just so powerful after that greedy opening. Here comes a scary Norse army. 140 of 140 pop. We're missing a couple houses, I think, but here he comes right into the production of Game Video, who has not gone for Tox Champion, instead choosing to get some guard towers up, and Archer's content to just take out all his production. Smart play. At this stage in the game, there really isn't too much production for players, and just a lot of melee damage to be able to take out all the production here. And now all of the bank of Game Video is going to be unable to be spent. Who actually instead he's got a marker line up, trying to go greedy, and Archer just sitting here with the Raiders, denying everything. Man, what a push out from Archer. This is his map, I tell you. Game Video knows the game plan, right? You're not supposed to bleed in units. You let them take your less important production facilities, because that's not the game. The game isn't your production facilities. The game is your army and your villagers. But now I think he knows he doesn't have the production to do anything about this. So he's going to try to make something happen as the army runs away to the left side, but let's see if he can hold this. He's house capped, he's pop capped, he has no production. The only pop he has available to him is from the villagers that died. Damn. That was a great back and forth game. And again, apologies for early